Welcome to another edition of Ultimate Tips. Well, we're doing things a little bit different out there, guys. We're going behind the scenes at Ultimate 4-Wheel Drive and showing you what happens to all of our clients' cars. Now, you've seen us deck out our own Ultimate modified vehicles and certainly put them through their paces. But all you clients, that's people out there like you, we're showing you what happens on everyday vehicles that come into the store at Ultimate 4-Wheel Drive. So, I'm sure you've all seen the movie Back to the Future. Who hasn't? What a classic. And I think it was Michael J. Fox wakes up one morning and there's a black Hilux ute sitting in the driveway. Well, that's pretty cool stuff. So the guys that own this vehicle behind me, they're able to do the same thing. So Dave and Luke actually own this vehicle, and I'm sure they wake up every day and they feel the same level of excitement. So we're going to go behind the scenes and show you all the work and all the gear that goes on. Now, this particular vehicle's had a Steinbauer and a Taipan exhaust system fitted. Now, what a big difference it makes. We've test drove the vehicle before and after, and it does make a massive difference. High quality equipment going on the car is what it's all about. So we're going to check in with the guys, we're going to see how they like it, and then we're going to check back and see how all of that's going. So stay tuned as we go behind the scenes at Ultimate 4-Wheel Drive and show you all the performance upgrades and everything else that you can put on your vehicle. As I mentioned, this Back to the Future Hilux ute is sporting a brand new Steinbauer module. Now, this isn't some plug-in chip that just kind of piggybacks on. This is a full computerized system that controls a lot of the parameters on the vehicle. Now, it actually controls injector duration, so it's going to give this little D4D motor a lot more power, but importantly, it's going to do it safely. Well, we've lifted the Back to the Future Hilux up on the hoist, and as I mentioned, this car had the Steinbauer performance upgrade. That's going to make a massive difference, but coupled with the Taipan exhaust system, well, that really does leverage the results. And showing you behind the scenes on how this system works, you can see right up here. Now, this area here is where the actual exhaust marries up to the back of the turbo, and what they call that is a dump pipe. Now, the dump pipes on the Taipan are ceramic coated. That's designed to create a low pressure area and actually help the turbo spool up a lot quicker. So what we want to do with an exhaust system is we want to be able to dissipate that heat out the back of the turbo quickly, and we want to make sure that we're creating a low pressure area so that we can actually help that turbo spool up a lot quicker. And the Taipan XP has a number of different innovations to make sure that happens. You can see here it runs a high flow catalytic converter. Now, with a lot of exhaust systems out there, people will actually take the converters out. Now, not only is this illegal, but can actually slow the performance down. A lot of people think by just giving it a massive amount of flow, it's just necessarily going to go better. That's not actually the case. You can actually inhibit performance by doing that. Now, it's got a stainless steel flex joint to take up all the vibrations, and you can see the exhaust system's coated with a heavy duty coating, so against corrosion, rust. I mean, being under the car, it's going to cop a pounding, so making sure that it's got the right coating is really important. It's actually aluminized steel as well. So if you have a look at this muffler system, now this is the patent Taipan XP muffler system. Now, with the vortex muffler, it actually creates a vortex. So what that also does is help scavenge the gases out. So not only is the dump pipe pulling it out from the back of the turbo and it's going through that high flow cat, well, this system's actually helping drag it out. And you can see here it's a high quality setup. All the fixtures and fittings and everything that mounts up, I tell you what, Taipan are awesome. I've got these on my own vehicle and it makes a massive, massive difference. So let's have a little bit of a listen to the exhaust, and because I tell you what, you want to have a nice, neat, cool looking truck like this, but you want it to sound good. Now obviously we've got this cool black ute. We want it to sound as tough as what it looks, so by revving the car up, you're going to be able to have a listen to what this Taipan system sounds like. So give it a bit of a rev up and we'll see what it sounds like. So there you go, a lot more guts in it. And I'll tell you what, with Taipan, it doesn't drone and carry on, but when you want it to sound gutsy, it's certainly there. Nice, neat, cool looking car, we want to give it a bit of grunt. So we want the right noise and the right power, and the Taipan XP system delivers that in spades. So the boys are going to have a really awesome setup here with their black Hilux ute, and they're looking forward to picking it up and having fun.